The music in my head never quits.
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Matisse Thybulle, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant is out there with Butler. Then it's Thompson, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Lillard. Off the outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Durant with it. Thybulle picks him up. Durant against Thybulle. Durant with the bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
On the wing, Jones. Defended by Thompson. Jones misses. And the Warriors with possession. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Butler, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
Well, this is when it's fun for a coach. You don't want to tip your hand too much in the first matchup.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Hey, that's just another day. Another 3 for Lillard.
Chamberlain passes to Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Avdia, screen on Curry. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Right side, Butler. Outside, Durant. Launches a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Avdia outside. Here's Lillard. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Stephen Curry is second. Third is Damian Lillard.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 8 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Sinks the tray.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Off the outside. Outside Thybulle. Portland moving it around. Avdia passes to Lillard. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 10.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Durant. They set a pick. Back to Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry surveys. Jones grabs the board.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Jones sets a screen. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lillard outside. Off the outside. For 3. They get it again. Here's Aldridge. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now Curry. He's scoreless. Curry, a screen on Thibault. Durant with it. Thibault picks him up. Shot to stop the run. And Durant with the big finish.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Pass to Thibault. There's a screen by Aldridge. For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Thompson outside. Fires in the triple. Thompson's got 6.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Curry against Lillard. Up and in on the layup. 15 points in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Terrence.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. a change here. Lewis has checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in. Here's Curry. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Lewis. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Portland leading by 11. Lillard passes to Avdia. Now Sharp. This one for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Inside. Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for Durant.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Jones feels it out. For three, here's Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 21.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Chamberlain, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Avdia. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Knocks down the triple.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Aldridge passes to Lillard. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." BA, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 26.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Hits a three-pointer.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now here's Avdia. 7 points in the game. Fires from deep. Lillard can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Lillard outside. Outside Jones. Fires the three. Lewis with the rebound. The Warriors shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Lillard. 26 points for him. Nails it from 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
So it's the Warriors now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Durant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Aldridge, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the length Aldridge has is problematic for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him inside.
And that one falls for Aldridge. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Then for Portland, Grant comes in for Avdia, and Lillard subbed in for Jones. And so Aldridge nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Lewis. No points yet. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Aldridge. It's stolen by Hield. Can't cash it in from the high post. And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Grant.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lillard outside. Pass to Holiday. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Lillard with the ball. He picked up 15 in their last win against Memphis. And here's Aldridge. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way in.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Hield. And that one falls for Aldridge. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lewis passes to Thompson. Over Sharp. Thompson, no good.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Now here's Lillard. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Green against Grant. Second shot opportunity. Chamberlain, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Kuminga against Thibault. Lillard right side. 6 to shoot. From downtown, it's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain. He has 6. Green with a screen on Lillard. And here's Thompson for 3. Dybul with the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Aldridge. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Lewis passes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Graham. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Sharp passes to Aldridge. Now here's Lillard. Back to Aldridge. Oh, misses the dunk.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Dybul with the board.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Grant gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Kuminga. Jones, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Aldridge. He's got 7. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Lillard. 5 to shoot. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. A shot by Lillard. No good. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Curry. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Aldridge. Here's Curry. Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Jones. Back to Lillard. Now Aldridge. Jones up top. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Warriors, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Grant. Curry passes to Durant. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. Curry, no good. Portland leading by 15. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
On the drive, Lillard can be so quick, making it hard to cut him off.
Pass to Green. Up top, Durant. Puts it up. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Got it. Lillard's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 19. Green finds Curry. Outside Durant. From deep three-point land. Curry, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
They get the rebound. Portland moving it around. For 3, here's Lillard. No good there. Now shooting 10 for 15 on the game.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Reith. And here's Lillard. The 3-ball. Again, the miss by Lillard. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Durant inside. Defended by Lillard. Nice shot by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Outside Jones. Pass to Lillard. Shoots from 12. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Lillard's got 10.
At this point in his career, Lillard leans a lot on his outside shooting, but he can still mix it up inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for Portland. Aldridge is checked in for Reith, and it's Avdia in for Damian Lillard. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 19. The three from Curry. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Jones. Lillard outside. The three is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson finds Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Portland leading by 15. Avdia passes to Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Avdia outside. Now here's Lillard. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chamberlain's got rebound number 11.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Connects from downtown.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Outside Thibault. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now Durant. 16 points for him. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 3. Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain. That one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Lillard. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he gets the bucket. 31 points for Damian Lillard.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless against him.
Now here's Thompson. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Well, they snagged an elite talent in Kyrie Irving, no question about that. This dude might be the best ball handler we've ever seen. Great at finishing in traffic, and he's a solid three-point shooter.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Portland Trailblazers.
We've heard the saying, live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they're living by it and living well.
Yeah, they've broken this game wide open, and I think their lead extends in the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Thompson out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Butler. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And Lillard gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Warriors trail by 21. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. You got a piece of it.
Well, you cannot sleep on Avdia's defense. He'll work hard to try to deny you.
Avdia, screen on Curry. Lillard outside. Pass to Aldridge. Fades and shoots. 5 on the clock. Avdia from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
Lillard passes to Aldridge. Jones against Thompson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Avdia outside. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
And here's Butler outside. Portland grabs the miss. Thibel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Durant. Thibault. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to do something.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Warriors, 2nd.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Aldridge with it. He's got 7. Here's Thibault. And miss after miss right now. Warriors trail by 14. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Butler. The three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Thompson against Jones. Here's Thibault. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. The open shot by Thompson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Thibault finds Jones. No good with the triple. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer, no good. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Avdia. And here's Thibault. 4-3. Offensive rebound. The shot off that time. Here's Golden State. They picked up 11 straight. And here's Curry for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard against Curry. Now here's Jones. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Thompson's shot is off. Well, the Trailblazers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. They picked up 11 straight. Thompson passes to Durant. Durant taking it in close.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Trailblazers lead by 8. Outside Jones. Back to Lillard to stop the drought. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Thompson. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Thompson. Butler against Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard got a good look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Lillard's got 39. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lillard outside. Oh, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
Now, Lillard can still get up to throw it down. You know his teammates love to see that.
Curry against Lillard. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Back to Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Thompson outside. Pass to Butler. The three, Durant. Goes back up. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Durant. Over Jones. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Lewis has checked in for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. Down low. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Butler surveying the floor. The kick to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Warriors trail by 13. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Aldridge. He's got 7.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Curry with it, defended by Lillard. Outside Durant. The 3 from Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Off the outside. Outside Jones. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. And Hield is subbed in for Lewis. Then for Portland, Grant's checked in for Avdia. Holiday comes in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Lillard. Lillard, tough finish inside.
What a tough shot from Lillard. Nothing else the defense could do there.
Hield finds Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Portland leading by 9. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Lillard in traffic. Just so good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Curry. He's got 22. He shoots. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court right now for Portland, Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Jones in at the 2. Portland leading by 9. And here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Kuminga pulls it in. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a solid 47%. Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. The 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. For 3, here's Lillard. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Lewis passes to Durant. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Lewis passes to Durant. Green, a screen. KD jams it straight down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
So it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Jones from outside. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Green with the ball. Thibault picks him up. He gets it in there. Now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Here's Lewis. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Kuminga. Outside. Green. Here's Lewis. Now here's Durant. Over Grant. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Thibault against Durant. Lillard outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Lewis. Up top, Durant. And it's Portland with a rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To tie it up. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson against Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. Portland again missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Now here's Lillard. On the wing, Jones. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Lewis. Back to Durant. Green, a screen. To take the lead. Durant, pass to Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Lewis. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, you had...
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Now here's Green. Curry from deep 3-point land. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 27 points. Off the outside. Portland moving it around. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading. Floats one. The shot by Butler. No good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
For 3, here's Lillard. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry finds Durant. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound. Pass to Aldridge. And here's Lillard. Here's the 3. Lillard! What'd you expect?
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
That's good by Thompson.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Off the outside. Back to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Thompson. Here's Green. Nice D from Avdia.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Now Lillard. Avdia, screen on Durant. Lillard right side. Here's the floater. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Durant. Over Avdia. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Lillard passes to Lillard. Shoots over Thompson. Portland, no good that time either.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Durant against Avdia. Durant, pass to Butler. Offline with a three.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
To stop the run. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Warriors lead by 5. Three-pointer. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Lillard. Avdia. Outside Lillard. Lillard right side. Stolen by Thompson. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
Well, if you ever think Butler's afraid of contact, think again. He wants the and one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Warriors call timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Curry against Lillard. From downtown. It's cleared away by Thompson.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Now here's Lillard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And even as he's aged, Lillard has shown that his shooting is something that will always strike fear into defenders. You can't give him any space.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Curry fires. Yes, sir. From 13 feet.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Now Abdia. Outside Lillard. 17-footer is in.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Stephen Curry. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Good for 2.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Oh, it's off target. Blazers trail by 9. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. For 3. Money from 3.
Well, this shows you that Abdia can do it all. Making an effective pass there.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
It's good from beyond the arc.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Lillard. And stolen by Durant. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Chamberlain. Curry! It's money from deep.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. They saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.